Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. If you notice I'm in the same clothes as I was filming our Mexican dinner, it's because this is being filmed in the same day. I've got 2 mincemeats that go off tomorrow. One is being done for Mexican, one is being done for meatballs that I can freeze. This outfit does not go. I am so cold, prices are going up, the heating's staying off, I'm putting on a cardigan, so if it don't match, I'm sorry. So today I'm going to show you how I make my meatballs. I made them for some friends for dinner not too long ago and they all loved it, and my husband loved it as well and was like, please can you make it again? So this is the recipe that I use. A bit off TikTok, a bit off things that I've just known, and then stuff that I just shoved together and I think, oh, we're going to shove that in a bowl, and normally it turns out quite nice, so that's not been too bad. So I'm going to show you everything we're using today, and then I'm going to show you how I make them ready to freeze to eat next week. I talk with my hands a lot, so sorry if you see my hands moving around. It's so annoying when I edit it. I look back and think, why am I doing that with my hands? Bowl is ready. I just got a plasticky one that I use normally when I make loads of meatballs, but I'm only doing a few today. It's just for 6 of us, so yeah, we just got the plastic big bowl today. We've got some salt, some Italian style seasoning. I also use this in the sauce. I'm not going to be making the sauce today because again I'm freezing them, but I will show you the ingredients that I use for my sauce as well. We got some chopped lazy garlic, some tomato puree, we got some salt, breadcrumbs. Now I do just blitz up some bread in a blender, but we had some of this left over where we made fish cakes before, so just to get rid of it and use that before it goes out of date. We've still got another year on it, but still I just want to get that used, so I'm just going to use those breadcrumbs that I've got in the cupboard. Some milk, we're going to have some mincemeat, we have got an egg, and then I've got 2 pieces of bread. So the first thing you're going to do, and yes, is soak your bread in milk. This might look like disgusting, and why are you doing that? Who's going to eat that? I promise you, you will thank me. So soak that in milk. I just want to get that a little bit wet there as well. Doesn't have to be a lot. There we go. So we're going to leave that to soak. I was about to put the egg on the top of the lid then. That is not the lid. Yeah, so let that soak whilst everything else is being done in the bowl, and I'm going to add this in last. My kitchen is like so awkward for me to try and film anything, so I'm just going to try and film the bowl and then me talking so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I hope you can see that. I can see that you can. There we go. Yeah. So first thing first is we're going to add in the mincemeat. So I'm going to take off the papery bit at the back, take that away, and then we've got our mincemeat in there. I'm going to add in some salt and pepper. Honestly, I never used to do my own sauces. I never used to make my own meat. No, not obviously I don't make my own meat, you know what I mean, like meatballs, anything. Sorry, pepper going in. Yeah, I always brought everything shop bought because I was just like, no, I can't make it myself. I promise you, it's so much cheaper. Okay, so then puree going in. We're just going to do, what, a teaspoonful. That is all that's going to go in there today. Some Italian seasoning, which is just the Tesco one. This stuff's so good. I'm going to put a fair bit in there so we can see exactly how much we've got going on in there. Some garlic. I'm just going to do a tablespoonful. Might do a little bit more. We love garlic in this house. I'm also going to get out a big plate ready for when I start rolling these meatballs up. So yeah, we've got that in there. White breadcrumbs, which are already done for us. Again, I just eyeball everything. I don't measure nothing. 1 egg. I used to measure absolutely everything, and it would all be done by the book, and then I just find it tastes dry sometimes when you follow the recipe to a T. And then lastly, we have got the milked soak bread. Chuck it in. There we go. Any leftover milk, I'm just going to pour on the bread. We don't waste. Okay, roll these sleeves up because this is the messy part. We've got everything in there, and you are just going to get your hand in. The only thing, I have my nails done and it just makes me feel physically sick. The bread, while you're doing it, is all going to break up, the milk soaked bread. So you're just going to keep, sorry, this noise is probably disgusting. If you like ASMR, you'll be fine. If you're like me and can't stand it, ugh, it makes me feel sick. So you want to make sure, squish it all up, because then you're going to get a bit of everything in every meatball. Otherwise you're just going to have lumps of meat in some. This is freezing, by the way, as well. Oh, keep your meat out for a bit, I'd say. My hands are numb. Right, so bits of bread that need breaking up a bit. Hold on. You also can add some mustard in this, but I like to add mustard into my sauce, which might sound really weird, but I promise you, I hate mustard. It's so good. Right, so you can do whatever size you want. My size meatballs are normally like this. Chuck it on the plate. Anything like this, if you have any mincemeats going out, chicken going out of date, do not waste it. Honestly, the amount of things we'll be like, oh, that's out of date now, we can't use it, and we chuck it away, makes you feel sick. This was like years ago. I'm so hot on it now, and I'm like, no, we do not waste nothing. We save everything. My thing as well, I start making them even bigger than they are, so I need to, like, not bigger than they are, look. So I want this size, really. This one might be a bit too big, but we'll see. So yeah, you can make your own chicken nuggets with like chicken that's going out of date. Again, you would just cut up your chicken into pieces. You'd get some breadcrumbs in a bowl, seasoning, an egg in another bowl, dip it in the egg, dip it in the seasoning, put it on a baking tray, and honestly, it's so good. I have got some in the freezer anyway if I need some more from previous ones that I've made that I can just get out and put in our dinner if we need any more anyway. But yeah, it's so straightforward. The last one is going to be a bit big, but oh, I don't know, it might not be. So like I said, yeah, you can put anything you want in these. You could add mustard, anything you want, but like I said, I do put mustard in my sauce, so I'm not going to. So there we go, the perfect little meatballs. How quick and easy was that? This is probably gonna be like a 2-minute long video. But I just wanted to show how easy it is. I'm also gonna, let me clear this up. I'm gonna get out all the ingredients that I use for my sauce, and I'll talk through how to make the sauce as well. Okay, meatballs are all ready to be froze, like I said. Okay, so this is literally all you need for the sauce. I promise you, you do not need any more. This will be perfect, and it's so flavorful. Okay, so we've got chicken stock cubes here. You can use any stock cubes. You can use chicken, beef, vegetable. This is just all I've got at the moment. So you have got 10 stock cubes in here, and this is 50p for 10. Think of how many sauces you can make with this one pack. So that we've got Asda, tomato puree, and passata. Now, these are 36p, I think it is. I use 2 of these in our meatballs, obviously because it's feeding 6 of us, and we like quite a bit of sauce on it. So 2 of these. 1 tablespoon of this, 2 if you want. This is like 29p. It's so cheap. Then we've got some onion granules I'm going to put in there. We've got some Italian style seasoning, which I put in the meatballs. I'm also going to put that in my sauce, which I do, and it tastes so good. We've got the Worcester sauce, whatever. Literally, I never can say this word. You want the tiniest bit. Look how much I use it. There's like hardly anything left in there. You want 3 or 5 little squirts in there. That is it. Mustard, any mustard you want. I have tried this one, which is the American like hot dog mustard. Honestly, it just flavors that sauce so much. The kids would never know it's in there. My kids never know that I put that in there. The only way they would find out is if they watch this video, which I can tell you they're not going to watch one of my cooking videos. They're not going to be interested because they have to eat it all the time. So, yeah, They would never know this is in there. It just brings so much flavour to your sauce. This is all you need. The only thing I haven't got is another passata. Well, I've got that in the cupboard. We don't need 2 here. This is all you need to make your sauces. So cheap, so easy. Also, stock cube, obviously you'd put it in water. I don't, otherwise it's going to be very watery. Just shove it straight in the pot with this. Mix it around in the slow cooker. Put your meatballs in. Again, you can sear them off. I don't. I shove them in because they're going to be in 6-7 hours. Close the lid. Keep stirring. Take the lid off the last hour. Whack your slow cooker onto high. And it will be thick. And oh, it's so lovely. I promise you. If you do try these, please let me know what you think. They taste so good. So I'm now going to go and freeze them with the other homemade ones that are in the freezer as well. But like I said, it's so quick, it's so easy. I promise you, the sauce tastes lovely. When I first started making my own sauces, I thought, oh my God, this is not going to have no flavour. But I have been like completely, what's the word? Transitioned? No? What's the word? I'm now set on making my own sauces. I don't like buying shop bought sauce anymore. Whatever the word is. But yeah. That is honestly how quick and easy it is. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you do try and make them, please let me know what you think. Have the best week, and I'll see you again next week in my next video.